Hi and welcome. In the previous video, we have seen Ignition SCADA communication with OPC-UA Simulation Server. In that video, we have used Process OPC-UA Simulation Server as a OPC server, and we have seen the communication in between Ignition SCADA and OPC-UA server. Okay, in this video, we are going to see communication in between Ignition SCADA and Matrikon OPC-DA server. Okay, so here is my OPC-DA simulation server for testing, and we will communicate this OPC-DA simulation server with our Ignition SCADA. So first of all, we will go to our Ignition SCADA gateway homepage, and then after we will go to again config section, and then after we will scroll down and we will search for OPC connection. So here it is, OPC connection, and then we will create a new OPC connection. Okay, previously we have created this one, process simulation server, which is right now faulted because that application is right now closed. So that is why Ignition SCADA is not able to make the connection with OPC UA server from process. Now we are going to create new connection. So we will click on this link, create new connection, and now we have to choose OPC-DA COM connection. In previous video, we want to connect with OPC UA server, so that is why we have used OPC UA. In this video, we are going to connect with OPC-DA server, so that is why we have to select OPC-DA COM connection, and then after we have to press next. And now it will ask you two questions. Your OPC-DA server is in your local machine or it's in remote machine. So right now this OPC-DA server from Matrikon is in my local machine, so that is why I have to select local, and then I have to press next. Okay, so then after, what Ignition SCADA will do, Ignition SCADA will search for available OPC-DA server in my local system. So I have only one OPC-DA server available, which is Matrikon. So we will select this one and then we will press next. So as you can see, Matrikon simulation server, okay, which is OPC-DA server, sorry. Okay, and then we will create new OPC connection. Okay, so Matrikon simulation server, and you can see the status here, which is connected. Now we can go to our OPC quick client, and then you can see Matrikon simulation server. In the previous video, we have connected with process simulation server, so we are able to see the process, and now we are connected with Matrikon simulation server. So we will expand the Matrikon simulation server, and then we will expand the simulation item. And in simulation item, we have multiple folders. So if I expand the random folder, you can see the tag available here. Okay, so if I read any tag, okay, suppose integer 1, you can see the value. Okay, again I try to read, so its value is 72. So you can read those value from this gateway homepage, as well as you can use this value in our Ignition designer launcher. So we will go to our designer launcher, and then we will add tag from Matrikon OPC-DA server. So to add the tag, we have to click on this plus button, okay, and then browse devices. Okay, so we want to add tag from Matrikon simulation server. So we will expand this, we will expand the simulation items, and then we will add the random tag. Okay, if you want to add some other folders like read errors, sawtooth waves, there are also tag available in that folders. Okay, but I want to read random folder, so that is why I am selecting this folder and I am adding this folder. Okay, so folder is added. Now we will press OK. So as you can see, our random folder from Matrikon is available here. So random tags from Matrikon server. Now we will expand this folder, and you can see here the number of tags available inside this folder. Now we want integer tag, and we want to represent the integer tag in our graphics. So we just drag and drop this tag, and we want a display of our integer tag, and then we will select LED display. Okay, so you can see here the value is displaying here. So this is how you can communicate your Ignition SCADA with any OPC-DA server. It can be Matrikon, it can be CAP server, or it can be Process OPC-DA server, or it can be any SCADA system as well, because SCADA system are also providing inbuilt OPC-DA server. So you can also communicate Ignition SCADA with different SCADA system and get the tag from that SCADA system. So this is how you can communicate your Ignition SCADA with OPC-DA server. So if you have any question, any concern regarding this video, you can ask me in the comment section, you can ask us in the email, or you can directly ask us on the Telegram. So we will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.